Nancy Cavey, National ERISA and Individual Disability Attorney. Welcome to Winning Isn't Easy. Before we get started, I've got to give you a legal disclaimer. The Florida Bar says I've got to say what I'm about to say. This podcast isn't legal advice. The Florida Bar, as I said, says I've got to say it, so I've said it. But nothing will prevent me from giving you easy to understand information about your disability insurance claim, the games that disability carriers play, and what you need to know to get the disability benefits you deserve. So off we go. Today, I'm going to be talking about various ERISA regulations, and I'm going to talk about two specific topics. One, does ERISA regulations require that a disability insurance carrier consider your independent medical evaluation in deciding your appeal? And two, have the new, in quotes, ERISA regulations transform the way that disability insurance carriers handle ERISA disability insurance claims? Let's take a break before we get started.
Have you been robbed of your peace of mind from your disability insurance carrier? You owe it to yourself to get a copy of Robbed of Your Peace of Mind, which provides you with everything you need to know about the long-term disability claim process. Request your free copy of the book at caveylaw.com today.
Welcome back to Winning Isn't Easy. Our first topic is going to be, do ERISA regulations require that a disability insurance carrier consider your independent medical evaluation in deciding your appeal? Now, disability carriers have many claims denial tools in their toolbox, and they're going to use ERISA regulations that are designed to protect you to their advantage. ERISA regulations require that a disability insurance carrier or plan give a denied policyholder an appeal that's based on a full, fair review. So what do those words mean? Well, the regulations in effect at the time of a claim are going to govern a disability carrier's duties. ERISA regulations require that a disability carrier consult with a healthcare professional who has appropriate training experience in the field of medicine when deciding an appeal of any adverse benefit determination based in whole or in part on a medical judgment. And that's found in 29 CFR 2560.503-1 and a lot of subsections. What's important here is that many times a disability carrier will deny or terminate a disability insurance claim based on a paper review of your medical records. I call it a liar for hire review. Or they're going to ask that you undergo a not so independent medical evaluation. And again, that's not necessarily going to be a fair one. Now, under the ERISA regulations, you have to file an appeal of a denied or terminated claim within 180 days. That appeal is the trial of your case, because once the appeal process is concluded, it can be difficult, if not impossible, to add any new evidence to the record. And the record is your claims file. Now, as part of any appeal, you might want to undergo your own independent medical examination to rebut what the disability carrier's doctors had to say. And you'll submit that report in rebuttal, as I said, of the paper review or an IME as part of your appeal of that wrongful denial or termination. Under the ERISA regulations, the disability carrier is supposed to consider your IME report. But how does that really play out? I'm going to explain what happened in the case of Wallace versus Group Long-Term Disability Plan. And it's a case that came out of the Second Circuit. Hartford was the plan administrator, and she argued that she didn't get a full and fair review because their medical reviewer in the appeal process didn't address her own independent medical examination report.